Alright, there we go. I don't know why it's just doing this again. Hold on a minute. Sorry, people. Yeah. Scenes. It's me tripping. I saw something on the screen. I thought it was on the broadcast, and it's not on the broadcast. Anyways, well, shit. Let me make sure y'all can hear me now. Check, check, check. I'll turn that up. I moved the mic in a different spot, so you know. Um, yeah, this is the Fountain Tarot. I don't know. I just keep hearing something about joy, 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 joy. So, but I like they told me like no music. I can't have music on this reading. I can't have no other external shit. And I think that's really what the message is about. Is like today, not just today, but like let me say the 27th of November. All right, that was yesterday technically. It's 3:30. So, anyways, yeah, the 27th of November was a fucking incredible day, and you know, not just because of full moon and all of that, which I'm sure helped, but you know, like full moon energy is like 3 to 5 days, so it's not just one day, and then that's it. You know what I mean? The energy's surrounded type thing. But in any case, um, you know, it's just all this stuff about joy, man. Like I've been watching this show. What was that damn show called? Bake Off or something like that with Amy Poehler and Maya Rudolph. And man, just seeing those bakers and just seeing people like just share their light and share their joy and all the people coming together. Like even though in the first season it was like, yeah, it's a competition, but everybody rooting for each other. Like it really became like a family type shit. You know what I'm saying? And like now this season, they trying to make it, you know, more the corporate aspect of it is trying to make it more like boom, it has to be way more exciting and da da da. But really, what's exciting is just seeing all these people come together and really shine their light and shine their joy and things like that. Um, I got all this stuff in the way. Move that out the way. You know, and I don't know, man. Just seeing the good in humanity. Like it's a competition show. Yeah, you got people like trying to help each other's recipes and shit like that, and people really coming together and you know tearing up when somebody else goes home and stuff like that. And it's just really cool to see. And they got like the grandmas on there, so it's really cool to see grandmas coming on this show and sharing light and sharing like what they might have passed on to their generations of kids. They're now sharing with these strangers, and it's just a beautiful thing to see. And and then I watched that movie Genie earlier. I think that's my new favorite movie, man. With Melissa McCarthy and shit. She's an incredible freaking actress, man. She's incredible. I don't think she get enough credit, man. Honestly, if you go and watch that movie, like how many different roles and moments she had just within that little movie. Oh man, I'm seeing some of the scenes in my head right now. It's hilarious. But the point is that you know, pearly whites shine bright, shine your light anyway. You know, uh, last week or beginning of this week, I could have been really down. I was going through my budget for the next coming month, and I'm like, you know, I could be real doom and gloom, and like my self worth used to be tied up in the money I had. You know what I'm saying? Like my self worth used to be like if I was low financially, oh my gosh, I was low as a human being. Like it's like I was, you know what I'm saying? Um, that's just something that had been ingrained in me subconsciously throughout the years. You know, so um, just realizing like you know what I'm saying. You're more than what's in your bank account. You're a fool, but it's not just about being human or being a spiritual being walking through these vessels. It's just like that's all right. I don't know. I I switched my router recently, so now all of a sudden it is bullshitting on the streaming. I don't know where I cut off, but the point is, surrounding yourself with joy, the things that really bring you some ounce of happiness. You know what I'm saying? Because it really does come from within. A lot of us have been programmed or conditioned to look for happiness on the outside, thinking like this thing will fulfill me, this thing will fulfill me, this person will fill that gap, or this and this and this and this and this and this and this. And really, it comes down to you have to first cultivate that happiness from within. You have to cultivate your light and let that shit shine. So, being strong in who you are, standing for who you are, with your values, with your authenticity, with just your genuine energy. You know what I'm saying? Um, and it's hard when you come at a place of like not scamming. You come from a place of like unconditional, untransactional love. You know, that's really rare nowadays. It's coming from a place of like non-transactional love. And so yeah, when you radiate that, you know, you change people's lives in other ways. Usually from them observing you, or them saying like, "Damn, like you overcame all of that and you still going." You know, so you could be an inspiration to people. Talking about sharing stories, sharing your story, or just sharing stories in general. You know what I'm saying? Um, Hold on, let me get this thing back right. Ah, all right, there we go. Stuff tripping tonight, man. When you vibe high with spirit, your electronics start to go haywire. Uh, just because that's how the energy flows. But anyways, at first I said I wasn't even gonna do a deck, but then before I started this, I was like, "Well, you want me to just talk about joy for an hour? Like, let me grab something." And I feel a lot of energy off this deck, but really, you know, I don't even think I need it now. I'll probably still read from it because why not? I mean, what do we got to lose, right? But yeah, man, just this place of like chosen family, show sharing your story and sharing your light. Smile anyway, shine anyway. Who cares if they mad? You know what I'm saying? Like when people are in a dark place in their life, they will try to bring you down or try to like, you know, keep you from shining bright. You know, they want to keep you locked into this like I said, it's like Geppetto strings, man. But it's like more so I see like ropes and ropes and ropes of bondage. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, that type of bondage. You know what I mean? Like bondage all over. Um, Arms, legs, everything. So and then too being tied down to the past. Like earlier I was talking about Genie is my new favorite movie. Like just by watching it one time. And I was thinking to myself or talking to myself earlier about that, about how we get so stuck in like, well, my favorite movie is blank, that we don't even allow new movies to come in and wow us, right? Like I could say, oh yeah, well, Fight Club's my favorite movie, and then it's like, well, is it? You know, it was my favorite movie 10 years ago, but is that still who I am now? Type shit, you know. So it's like, Toy Story is my favorite movie, but let me make room for Genie because it's just a dope movie type thing. So um, sometimes we get so attached to our identity and who we used to be, or the things that used to bring us joy, and then we forget to look at, you know, what's currently working or not working, what's currently working or not working. A lot of us stay in situations and places that are not working for us anymore, just because there's history there or whatever it might be, you know. um, I think it's rather just like identifying with the old you and who you used to be, and then trying to, you know, stick with that. Like it really does take over your mind, and like yeah, man, I don't know. I don't even know. I think y'all know. Anyways, we're gonna read from this because I don't know why the hell not. The Fountain Tarot. You are the voice and the breath of universes. I always forget about that on this. Uh, oh, this is mirrored right now? Man, that's trash. This around because it's not gonna work for us in the long run. Hold on. How these two kind of complete each other. However, we had also got this card here. As I was saying, I don't know if the camera cut out or not. Um, with these two, you see how these two kind of continue each other. Well, this also continues all three of them together. So, anyways, it's all tied together, and it's like, I don't know. This dude is like shattering through this light and shattering through, like I said, like those kind of ropes and being in bondage towards other people's ideals or even your ideals about you. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of our ideals about ourselves are changing. So who you used to be or what used to work for you might not necessarily or isn't working for you now. And coming to a place where you can honor that. Case. These are the cards that fell out. Okay? I really don't like this energy on this card. It really gives me a terrible feeling. I really do not like it. But it came out, so we're gonna read it. That's where we started, right? I feel like I need another card, actually. I need another card. You know, it's like a quiet energy of like, you know what they say, silent confidence. I think that's kind of what I'm picking up on. Whoa, that turned around right when I said that shit. Y'all saw that? Yeah, y'all can see this, right? It's in the frame. What does this say? Oh, am I blocking it? What does it say? Focus back, my bad. 3 of Cups. Look at this shit. Overpouring with abundance, yo. This is what I'm talking about. We started the reading with this. About overflowing with abundance and joy. Look at this freaking card, yo. Come on, are you serious? Let me put this other shit away. I don't need no other cards. Put that over there. This right here. Y'all, like, are you kidding me right now? Dude, this is what it is. This is what it is. I needed to focus. Stop focusing on me. Look at the damn card, man. My camera want to play the fool now. I might be too close. Anyways, this right here. It's this is purity. This is gold, man. And it's the number 3. All right. So this is crazy to me. Like, this energy, which I really do used to associate with, compared to this energy, man. The card's so light, it keep giving me a glare and shit. You can't even really see the card, man. That's how light and bright it's shining. So let's read through this. All right, I'm gonna start with the first card. I'm gonna read it in the order that it came out. We start with the Knight of Swords. You see, smile anyway. They keep trying to stop this live stream. They're not gonna stop this live stream, dude. All right, you're gonna walk in alignment with your purpose. You are going to share your joy, share your light, smile anyway. They try to rain on your parade. They try to throw you hurricanes. Who gives a damn? Keep showing up. Keep shining bright. Just keep doing it. All right? It's going to make an impact. Don't worry about it. Every day. Just show up every day. Shine your light every day. You know, yes, life gets in the way. It gets tough. It gets hard. But you are not what you've been through. What you've been through might have helped shape you, but you are not what you've been through. You don't have to keep associating with the pain. You know, like cry tears of joy instead of pain. The tears that fall from your face should be of happiness. The tears that fall from your face should be of joy, not the pain of the past. All right? Think about the present moment. You're living, you're breathing. You're taken care of for right now. For right now, you have a peaceful moment enough to watch a YouTube video. Whatever your situation is, you have enough peace right now. okay, and then use that to snowball it into a bigger effect until you have an avalanche. And I'm not talking about toxic positivity. Oh, you got to be happy all the fucking time. I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is, when you have the happiness within, you're gonna start to just naturally radiate that shit out. It overflow. You can't help it, dude. It's this card. It's overflowing. It's overpouring. This person is trying to keep it in the cups and they can't. There's nothing you can do to stop this, dog. So, the point is, and you see, like, even the shapes on this is like a sculpture coming out of a sculpture, man. And this is life. Like, this is what they're gonna try to do. You know, like it's terrible. Always feel bad that children have to be born into this world. All of us. I mean, every single person that's ever walked this planet. But like, children have to come into this world and face trauma and hurt and pain and destruction and all this other kind of shit. And especially if you are highly sensitive, you know, in certain families you get torn down for that shit. Oh, you a crybaby, or oh, get some tough skin, da 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 da. You know what I mean? So it's just like this energy of like, you have to be tough. You can't just be you. You can't be free. You can't be happy. You can't shine joy. You can't, you know what I mean? Continue to keep rising above all these damn obstacles that they stand in your way. Man, I need some chapstick, dog. Lips chat, boy. Anyways, you know, it's like they're gonna keep throwing shit, throwing shit, throwing shit. But it ain't even about them. Like I said, it's about you finding the things that bring you joy and surrounding yourself with them, or trying to tap in with them every day. I remember, damn near, maybe might have been a year ago, there was this meditation, and this lady said, you know, find one piece of joy every day. Just one piece of joy every day. I don't care if that's a slice of pie. I don't care if that's a sitcom. I don't care if that's you drawing funny cartoon characters on the back of a napkin. You know what I mean? Like, just something every day. So, anyways, let's get into the cards, man. I don't even we don't even need the cards at this point, but I just want to read them anyway, because why not? Knight of Wands. Where's that shit at? I can't even turn to it in the deck, man. Oh, this is one of those, like, it's kind of backwards. Hold on. There we go. Boom. Let me, there we go. Push my voice forward. I've been like talking from the back of my throat. I have to like retrain my voice from many years of not speaking properly. Whatever. All right. Restless spirit. The Knight of Wands is moved by passion, and his actions are bold, dramatic, and impulsive. He is a young, determined seeker, not yet aware that the truth he seeks is inside of him. Come on, baby. Come on. This was the first card that fell out, dog. I know we had some internet issues. Go back and rewind the Joan and see when the card fell out. Alright? Let's keep going. He is young, determined seeker, not yet aware that the truth he seeks is inside of him. He is adorned by others for his loyalty and charisma, which some mistake for confidence. Like I was saying, the silent confidence, right? Though he can sometimes be overbearing, he is in need of kindness. He is a pure and faithful ally and will help move things into action. So this is what I'm saying. Like, when you're highly sensitive, you don't get that same nurturing and compassion. Like, some people see me, like, look at this shit here. You know what I mean? And they're gonna judge me off of oh, who's he think he is? Wearing sunglasses indoors. Oh, who's that guy think he is? coming in here looking like that? Like, why you got all this bright clothes, these bold jackets, this da 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 da, whatever the fuck. Oh, like somebody said before they got to know me, they were like, "Oh man, when I first met you, I thought like, oh, you had a lot to prove. Like you were trying to prove something, type shit." And back then, I was probably trying to prove my shit to me. You know what I mean? But they're picking up on it in a different light. You know. So this is why it's so important to get in tune with you and your own light. But either way, um, so anyways, what I say that is like some people would perceive this as like a threat to them in some type of way. Me shining bright or feeling confident or looking good or whatever it is, right? And like I even had a dude, my graduation day. Somebody went and watched the video the other day. It was called Drunk Tarot. My graduation day, I had my favorite blazer on. I kept my cap on, and some dude's grandpa comes up to me, and I was speaker at my graduation and everything. Some dude's grandpa comes up to me, he's like, "Oh, is that jacket loud enough?" Like, you know what I mean? Like trying to laugh it off with the family members or whatever. But like, and I did like a little quick-witted banter with him back type shit. But the thing is like, instead of saying, "Yo, man, that's a nice jacket," or like, "Oh, good speech," or any like all these people were complimenting me on my speech, whatever. It wasn't about the speech. But what I'm saying is like, I wasn't even expecting that, honestly, like the response I got. But the thing that I'm bringing up is like, why is me looking good in my jacket and feeling good on my day, or being proud of my accomplishments or whatever, and talking to people around the room? Why is that a threat to you? Who the fuck? Who are you? You know what I mean? But this is the type of stuff you're gonna run into. So, um, even you could be sitting at the bar. You know what I mean? People gonna look over like, whatever. Why I say that is like, they take that as a cockiness or arrogance, and sometimes as a threat. And so now they're not gonna show you kindness, you know, because they want to be miserable. You smiling, you laughing, you having fun. Now they're irritated. They talking about, oh, I'm annoyed. They getting annoyed down there at the end of the bar or whatever, or they feel, you know, they feel some type of way because they want to be negative. They want to sulk. They want to da 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 da. You know, and they can't just let you be you. Um, so again, it's not about them. It's about finding the light within you and finding your joy, and then just naturally it's gonna radiate out of you. And then you find people. You start to attract people on that same wavelength and that same energy, like we were saying with the card about the light rays and shit. That wavelength, you're gonna start attracting that back to you. Um, the energy will find you, you know. So it's about chosen family, like we talked about earlier, friends and tribe that you form out of your passions and your joys and your hobbies. So, anyways, back to this now. Meaning, controlled action in the midst of rapid change, an adventurous spirit, impulsivity, enthusiasm, passionate persistence, fierce loyalty to friends and causes, a journey or change in residence. Ooh. This is reverse. We didn't get this in reverse, boy. We didn't get this shit in reverse. I ain't gonna read the reverse. We don't need to read the reverse. All right, you don't want the reverse of this card. Focus on exact. See, now you looking at what's the bad side? No, focus on the good shit. Focus on the good side. What is all the good stuff I just told you? But the mind is like, oh, you know, it wants to hear the negative. We don't need to focus on the negative. Focus on what brings you joy. Talk about what brings you actual happiness. You know, talk about the good things, not dwell on the bad. You know, good and bad is subjective anyway, but for the most part, I mean, we have certain societal standards. You know, like don't murder somebody. Um, but a murderer always feels justified. So there's that. However, you know, it's not just this physical reality that you have to answer to. So, anyways, that's another. I already addressed that in another thing. That's not about tonight. What I'm saying is, Anyways, let's go on to this next thing. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Don't let them. Don't just smile anyway. Shine anyway. That's a new mantra, man. Just shine anyway. This gets you down. Shine anyway. Crying about what you don't have is not gonna make you have what you don't have. So you can cry about it, or you can fucking make a plan and do something about it. I mean, that is what it is, whatever that may be. You want more friends? Go on Meetup.com. There might be some Zoom meetups. You don't even have to go in person. You know what I mean? You want lovers? you can go try that whole dating scene on the different apps and things like that. Hinge seems to be a good one for people. I've heard people say good things about Hinge. I've met some people on Hinge. I mean, it was cool for a while. It obviously didn't last type thing, but whatever. You can go on Hinge. Some of those people are unhinged. That was a joke in the show, but it's true. Anyways, or go to one of those single speed dating or something like that. I don't know if somebody out there been thinking about that. Go do that shit. Go do it. Why not? Just meet a bunch of different people, talk to people, help your conversational skills, if nothing else. And if anything else, I mean, shit, you get free drinks, right? So, unless you don't drink alcohol, then I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can get some mango mocktails, mango jalapeno mocktails or something. Anyways, yeah, whatever else. Finish the sentences. You get it. Now, where we at? Nine of Swords. Oh, why am I reading nine? Oh, no. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. We still on this card. The second one that came out. That's beautiful, man. You see, he pushing these obstacles out of his way, chiseling down this prism, man. Look, it literally says the final push. Nine of Wands, the final push. Wait, where is it? Oh, whatever. Y'all get it, man. The final push. I'm showing the wrong things. Let's okay. I know my right from my left. All right. Nearly exhausted and a little doubtful that he will ever reach the top, a man exerts a final push in the hopes of completing what he started. With the Nine of Wands, success is certain, and unstoppable energy has been released. Accomplished achievers know this feeling well. Each new challenge brings wisdom, but it also exacts a toll. You are stronger for your efforts, and now is the time to savor your achievement, replenish your energy, and consider what you have learned. New challenges lie ahead, and your attention must stay keen. Meaning, hitting the target, persevering against the odds, extreme exertion rewarded by relaxation, a last-minute surge, reflection. This is the time of year for reflection. Shutting down. Getting clear within yourself about your desires, who you are now, who you're becoming, and not who you used to be. Okay? I mean, I've been talking all this time, and we just now reading this card, and it's saying the exact same shit. So that's the energy. That's the message. Sirius intuition. All right? We serious up in this piece. Listen. That's what it is. But you see what I'm staring at is this nasty ass Nine of Swords. I can't, this is really getting me. I feel this all across my solar plexus. No, my sacral center. Both of them, they intermingle. Because your solar plexus is about your will, your willpower, getting back into your power, your inner power, your will. We were talking about taking action. But your sacral, that's the creativity. That's the baby. Like, the sacral is also in charge of sex, yes. Like, this is literally what you're nurturing, okay? So, Yellow and orange. They complement each other. It's the sun, right? But anyways, but this energy, ugh. This really is like the red. Even is like the root chakra, okay, but it's like an off balance, off kilter type root chakra. You know, this not feeling secure or safe. Like you can see the man is huddled up and like trying to comfort himself, like drawing into himself. I really cannot look. I can't. That card is really getting to me. It's really getting to me, man. I never felt like that. I can't say I've never felt like that, but man, it's like I don't even want to take it that far, but it really feels like that suicidal energy. Like the shit that I overcame before. That's why I said I can't say I've never felt like that, but I also wasn't in tune and in alignment like I am now back then. So I don't know how myself made it through that. I mean, I like right now it really feels like something is like, like a vice grip, and it's like I feel myself like pushing that shit off of me. But I don't know, man. I really do not like that card. I really don't. It, it's I don't know, man. Someone or something is keeping you tied up and bound. Like I don't. Bound is not even the word. I don't know what the word is, man. I really just that shit is rattling me right now, man. I really don't like that card. ah. You know, it's been a long time since I felt that energy. I like I can't I don't know if it's I can't put myself back there or if I won't allow myself to go back there. It's probably a combination of both. I won't allow myself to go back there. I just told you in the last card, don't focus on the negative side of it. Accept the abundance. Exactly. Expect gratitude, like joy. Expect gratitude. Expect prosperity. Expect somebody on your standards, on your level. Expect the best. Expect the fucking universe to give you gifts all the time. All the time. Expect that. You understand? Don't fucking get tied down in what used to be and what didn't da 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 and what I don't have and da da da. No. Fuck all that. Because ruminating over what you don't have is never going to get you what you desire to have. Alright, first off, that's not how it works. You can't sit around all day, focus on something you don't want, and then expect to have magically, something that you do want. This energy is just like this darkness around you that keep trying to it's like permeating through. Okay? And you have to like take a sponge and squeeze that shit out of you. You have to squeeze this darkness and this energy out of you. Again, I'm not a toxic positivity guy as far as like or being of like everything sunshine and rainbows 24/7, but this is the time for joy. Like expect it. Expect your greatness. All right? Don't settle. Don't settle for lesser than. We're not taking lesser than anymore. We're not taking lesser than anymore. You demand what you deserve and you expect to get it because you deserve it. You deserve it for showing up. You deserve it for living. You deserve it for being here. It doesn't know. You don't have to earn love. All right? You do not have to earn love. Pure light, pure love. The universe is love. That's unfiltered, unadulterated love. Pure light love, not the jaded ass shit that people have done to you and try to tear you down and all of this. Shine anyway, like we said with our motto earlier. All right? Accept that this is your path forward. Accept that you can expect all these great, fantastic things to happen to you. And it is crazy because when you're in this energy, it feels like there's no way out. It feels like like you can't come past this. You understand? That's what it feels like. But you see this man here, the man is tearing down every fucking barrier. All right? Because it's time. And we ain't even got to our most beautiful card yet. I ain't even read this freaking card yet. Somebody hopped on a live stream. I started looking at them, and then I just started going off about I don't even feel the tenseness and the tightness that I felt earlier. Okay? And it was all because of that. They would call it a quote unquote Freudian slip. I ain't giving that man his credit. I'm not gonna let him be great, as Priestess would say. That man was into eugenics and limiting certain human beings from recreating, reproducing, which is how we've had a lot of black women have these medical procedures done on them to make them non-fertile without their permission. I mean, this shit really goes back. It's some sick, twisted things. It goes back. But that's not what this reading is about. But the point is, fuck Freud. Anyways, Carl Jung, unconscious mind, the shadow, and all this different stuff. He's really into metaphysics. He's really the grandfather, godfather of modern day psychology. He should really get some more credit, but the occultists want to keep him hidden. Anyways, let's just read this damn card, man, because I'm going to keep going on and on and on. Nine of Swords, right? Imagined misery. That's what this shit... Thank you. I think that's the words I'm looking for. I think that's the word. I don't know. Something about that card I really did not like. Anyways, a man wakes from a nightmare, still caught in the shadows of anxiety, which is the future. Anxiety is something that ain't happened yet, all right? Being nervous about something that ain't even happened yet. Social anxiety. What if they don't accept me? What if I don't fit in? What if you find your tribe? What if you find your best friend? You gotta think like that. Instead of what can go wrong, think about what can go right. Doesn't mean don't prepare for things that might go wrong, but just expect things to work out for you, like we talked about. Now, back to what we were saying. A man wakes from a nightmare, still caught in the shadows of anxiety. His fears, concerns, and regrets point sharply at him like sinister foes. His thoughts have piled up in his sleep, steeped in worry and doubt, creating a very intimate brand of misery, as we talked about. He can feel the darkness closing in. The Nine of Swords challenges you to sift reality out from the imaginary. Irrational thinking, like dreams, can become cyclical. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Deal with the facts and ground yourself in the rational. Your peace of mind depends on it. Your peace of mind depends on it. Some of this stuff that we tell ourselves is not true. It's not the reality of the situation. It's made up fairy tales and shit, or nightmares that we've created. The worst case scenario, and a lot of times it's not even what you're thinking it is. It can be, not to say ignore your gut. If you have an intuition or a gut feeling about some shit, honor that. Okay? But at the same time, a lot of these stories we tell ourselves are not true. What if you're the most amazing person in the room? What if everybody gravitates towards you? Now what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You might want your wallflower, type energy back. We talked about that in the last reading about protecting your energy. You might actually want your energy back, but the point is, let's say the meaning of the card. Imagined or inflated concerns, worry and anxiety, muddled thoughts, being overwhelmed, a crippling cycle, irrational suffering, and sleeping difficulties. I mean, obviously, all those things can happen if you are. I don't even feel like this is a concern about financial. I feel like this is just a concern about life in general. Maybe where you're going. Like I said, the person you're becoming compared to the person you were. So, you know, it's just a natural worry of how things are going to play out instead of just realizing that you showing up is enough. You showing up every day counts for something, you know? Just because. Just because. Just because. Just because. You don't always have to earn rest. You don't have to do things for love or acceptance. Sometimes just you breathing and you being you. This thing right here says you are the voice and the breath of universes. You are. You are. So it's not always about earning some shit. Anyways, where are we at? I really did not like that card. That shit. I went on about 30 minutes about that damn card. I could still kind of feel it, but the thing I was saying before that person popped in and popped out on me, that shit kind of threw me off for a minute. When I was in my preaching mode, basically, you could kind of feel that dissipate. When you start to accept your blessings and your prosperity and your greatness, all the other shit starts to dissipate. And that's what light does. You understand? That's what light does. You know, it permeates everything. Light comes forth from darkness, not the other way around. I say it all the time, but it's fucking true. You know how I came to that realization? Is one day I was laying there, probably like 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, it's 4:30 now. It's like 3 something in the morning probably. And I was like looking up at my ceiling fan, just staring at the ceiling fan. And I realized, like, I don't know what it was about that ceiling fan, man. I don't know the blades and the shadows it was casting, but it was like interesting to me that the light could illuminate all of that shit. And like the light was coming forth from the darkness. Like you have the dark motor and the dark, it was like a brown type of bronze type of fan in this place I was staying. And like I don't know what it was about the fucking, I don't know, it was something about the fan, man. I was just, the way I was putting things together in my mind. But yeah, it's just like, I think it was the way the light was shining down or something like that. But either way, I came to the realization, you know, like darkness does not come from light. It can't. It just can't. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you'll get it one day. Anyways, you'll get it one day. I'm not explaining it properly right now. Boom. This beauty right here. This beauty right here. Yeah, the light coming forth from the darkness, from the light, from the ceiling fan. Anyways, this is just light pouring out of light, pouring out of light, pouring out of light. This is a, man, I need to get this tattooed on me. I might actually do that, for real. But too many people got this deck now. No, that was the other deck. I keep seeing a lot of people with that other deck I got. Readers I watch. Man, where the hell is this thing at? I'm like on every other cups page but the one that we need. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? You hiding from me, man. Boom. It's like the shortest thing too, out of all of them. Whatever. Rejuvenating love. Ah, no way. No way. Y'all see that, right? That's perfect. Rejuvenating love, rejuvenating joy, rejuvenating pure light, pure rest. Just pure rest. Alright, rejuvenating love. 3 cups. 3 cups glow in the radiant warmth that can only be created by hearts that share a past. The Three of Cups is a spontaneous celebration in the past, present, or future that honors the bonds of family and intimate friendship. Though your solitary achievements have been many, now is the time to acknowledge your community and revel in the love of those who know and support you. Meaning, the gift of family and close friends, a celebration, fulfilling love, unexpected joy, a healing covenant, a culmination, good fortune. All right, it's all three. It's the Trinity coming together. The spirit, the Christ consciousness, and the fucking source energy. Okay, it's all flowing through you. 3. I mean, that was the last card we got. I mean, it sums it up perfectly. It sums it up perfectly. You know, the rest, the reflection, but like I kept saying, chosen family, chosen family, chosen family. Like your tribe will find you the more that you put into your joy and radiate outwards. That's just what it is. So now, hey, 3636. That's significant to me. So now we good. Hydrate. You should drink some water. Drink water, always. If you think you have enough, drink more water. But don't be like that lady. Man, that poor son, man. Man, that lady. You know that lady that died trying to win a fucking Nintendo Wii for her son? And she drank too much water in an hour. And I think her bladder, something ruptured, I think. Or something happened. And, yeah, she died from drinking too much water too quickly. So it was like a contest, like how much water you could drink and not pee, or just how much water you could drink an hour, or some. I don't remember. I gotta go back and look at it. I don't mean to like disrespect his mother's legacy by not knowing the details of the story, but pace yourself, but drink more water. We don't really need any more cards. I'm just kind of picking shit up and shuffling just cause. I don't know. Oh, that's a dope background. I need this background all the time. I need to put this on a new playlist. I don't know, man. Okay, that was interesting. I had just saw it 3 coins in the book too. This thing is completely fell apart. What does this say? Wait, hold on. It fell like this. Let me make sure I don't put it in the reverse by accident or whatever. Oh, it was already in the reverse. Ace of Swords. Now this is a very interesting looking prism of light. Very beautiful. Yo, it's like a torch of light almost, like a beam in the middle. You can kind of see it like the Olympic torch. That would be a dope Olympic torch design, by the way. I should submit that. It's not even my art, right? But I could advocate for it. Let's see here. We gonna get to this. Ace of Swords. Powerful clarity. As the root of the swords, the ace brings a great deal of raw power and energy. A sword cuts through a web of scaffolding, holding up all the cloudy pieces of our identity. Holy shit. Are you serious right now? Listen, it's 4:40, so I gotta keep my voice down, which is like dimming my light. Like I'm beaming from inside right now. I'm beaming from. Listen. All right, we're gonna keep this here. We're gonna keep this here. Oh man, there's enough light in this room to fucking light the universe right now, man. Light the whole damn world right now. Honestly, I could feel that shit. All right, look. As the root of the swords, the ace brings a great deal of raw power and energy. A sword cuts through a web of scaffolding, holding up all the cloudy pieces of our identity, perceptions, conversations, facts, dreams, and ideas. When the Ace of Swords appears in a reading, it means that a rare opportunity for clarity is near. That's that reflection piece we talked about. It will cut through these subjective realities, revealing a truth, an insight, or a new approach for which you have been waiting. Pay close attention to your words and thoughts. We just talked about that other card with the made up misery, the false anxiety. Okay? So now, pay close attention to your words and thoughts, because they do create your reality. It doesn't say that, I'm telling you that. Knowledge does give you power, but without a little reflection, it can quickly turn into delusion. Let's read that again. Knowledge does give you power, but without a little reflection, it can quickly turn into delusion. Alright? Knowledge is nothing without implementation, first off. But it's like knowing too much and like hurting yourself with how much you know. Torturing yourself with how much you know. Stressing out about the how and the details instead of enjoying the journey and just acknowledge and celebrate yourself just for showing the fuck up. Just for showing up. When you could have just folded. You could have folded. Shine anyway. Now, meaning, mental clarity, a great force at work, a fresh approach, strength, long-term success, determination, and ambition. Baby, this is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, just expect it. Embrace it. Allow it all to come to you. It's already here. You have to let it in. Be in the receptive mode. Divine feminine energy. Creativity. Allow it in. Alright, so now, no more cards tonight. I'm just trying to get this deck back straight. This shit is all turned around and all like upside down, whatever. We just gonna, boom, put everybody back together again. But we ended on, I love how this, even this deck, man, look how it illuminates, you know what I mean? It's just, it's shiny. It's shining. It's shining. The deck I chose, I did not plan that shit, yo. I was gonna read from this other deck. I was gonna read from this deck because it had been calling me. And something was like, nah, I'm not feeling it. And I went and picked up this shit. Even the deck is shining, bruh. Come on now. Come on now. If you don't want to get on our wave, you ain't got to be on our wave. That's the whole point. If you want to stay in your misery and your pity party, go the fuck out somewhere else. This is for all the people with the light energy elevating and partying in a a celebratory manner, partying with the ancestors and shit, celebrating with the ancestors, you know. Anyways, oh, I was saying this is what we ended on, man. It's just this beautiful ass light shining bright. I loved it. I still love this card, this other card. But you see this, despite the glare, boom, it's just pouring out. It's pouring out. It's pouring out. It's pouring out. Wolfpack. If this helped you, share it. Help somebody else out. Like the video for me. It helps the YouTube algorithm help find other people, to help other people, to get messages that may change their lives. These messages may change lives. And it is your duty to share your light and share the things that inspire you. And if this reading inspired you, which I had a feeling it did, please, very briefly, click the thumbs up button or the little arrow to share it with other arrows. Light your arrows out into the world, you know what I'm saying? Do some archery on their ass. Bow. Yo, archery's dope. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Archery's cool. I need a big backyard so I can do more archery. I did it in VR the other day, which some of y'all saw. Anyways, this is enough of me talking.